G'day guys, I just wanted to give you a really quick tip today about how to quickly and efficiently tie dropper rigs. Now this is something that I like to do out on the water when I'm Euro-nymphing or spay fishing sometimes. I might want to fish two flies, one on a dropper and the other on the point. Sometimes I might even want to fish two tags, so two flies on tags, and then on the point I'll have a split shot or something to get it down. So there's a bunch of videos out there about how to tie these, and what I want to show you today is just what I think is the most efficient way to do it. Just to show you how quickly and easily you can prepare a dropper rig. So I've got some bright yellow amnesia here that I'm going to use. I hope that you can see this clearly. Alright, so what you're going to do to start is you're going to tie the end to your tippet ring. Or to the end of your leader, however you're going to attach it. Then, if you want to create a leader that is, say, 6 feet in total, you'd measure out 6 feet and then add 1 extra foot to the end and cut it off. Okay, so then what you're going to do is take the tip, fold it over, back up to the point on the leader where you want the tag to come off from. So you've got a loop like that in the end and you're holding your line here. Then the traditional way is to use a triple surgeon's loop. So you just go through 1, 2, 3 times, wet that, pull it tight, and you're going to clip off your top tag like that. Then measure out how long you want for your dropper. Usually you don't want more than about 6 inches or so, so just give yourself a little bit of extra to tie off the knot and just nip it there, and that gives you your tag and your end piece. Now what I like to do then is take my tag. You always take the downward facing tag when you're tying these knots, and just put a little half hitch around the main line and pull it back out. What that does is it stands out your dropper at 90 degrees off the main line, and it helps to reduce tangles. Okay, so that's if you want to tie a single dropper. Now let's say you want to tie a double dropper. What you would do is measure out your 6 feet plus add an extra 2 feet this time, so 1 foot for each dropper. Then you're going to measure up to the point where you want your first dropper. Say it's up here, and you would do your triple surgeons again. I like to do a different knot from the triple surgeons actually, a variation on it called the J knot, which I'll show you now. It's similar to the triple surgeons, but I think it's a little bit stronger. So you go around, you start the same way as the triple surgeons, pull it through, then instead of going through the same way, you come up around the top and come back through the top of the loop. And then you pull it down and you go back under the bottom of the loop, like that. And you pull that tight. Make sure that your tag lengths are equal on both sides, so you get a nice strong knot. So your loops, your little loops there, have got to be equal. Alright, pull that tight. Clip off your top one. Clip your first tag to where you want it. Do your half hitch. Stand it out at 90 degrees. And then you'll go down to your end here, pick your end again and come back up to the point where you want your second dropper, and repeat the process. So do your loop there, pull through the bottom, around, pull through the top, around, and pull through the bottom again. Wet that, pull your loop tight, again check that your tags are, your loops are even before you pull it tight. There we go. Clip off your top tag. Nip it to the length that you want the tag to be at. Do your half hitch to put it out at 90 degrees. And then you just tie your little stopper knot or tie your split shot on the end. And you've got your leader with 2 tags and your split shot on the end. So I don't think that would have taken me more than a minute to do that. So the point of this is, if you're efficient at rigging, then you're more likely to use these kinds of rigs and to do these things out on the water. So a little bit of practice at home, just on a few knots and a few little rigging tips, will get you much more efficient out on the water, and hopefully that'll catch you more fish. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Give us a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.